It has nothing to do whether you love gay people or hate them. They're putting chemicals in the food and water where you look at men and women, you can't tell what's what most of the time now. Darren McBreen put out a meme on Real Alex Jones yesterday that a lot of folks retweeted that shows what the average trendy looks like when you go out to one of these anti-Trump or just pro-Democrat rallies. White men are terrorists. And then you can't tell if the person's male or female. I'm not making fun of them. This is what they've done to us in this culture. What kind of man do you trust with the future of the United States? This man or woman or person, or this fella right over here? And that's really what this comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. The rubber meets the road. Communism and socialism is what wicked control freaks want. And super rich billionaires that own slave factories all over the world and are horribly evil and are helping communist China, Iran, and Pakistan round up political dissenters that even mildly criticize the policies and imprison or kill them. And it just goes on and on and on. Now, if we continue, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the social engineering, we have to be honest with ourselves about where this is all going. And where it's all going is an attempt to start a civil war in this country. And I'm going to go to break. This is a short segment. And I'm going to come back and look at the healthcare battle. I'm going to come back and look at the meltdown of Lawrence O'Donnell that is truly unhinged and cringeworthy. And we're also going to look at Jimmy Kimmel threatens to assault Fox News host, which, again, goes towards all this hyping up of violence. We've got a report. It's from yesterday, but I want to air it because I didn't get to it, on Morgan Friedman. We're at war with Russia by Paul Watson. We have CNN finally admitting the truth by Mark Dice, which is powerful. And there's another one, proof gay frogs are real. Dude took clips of me talking about it and then interspersed it with news articles and PBS documentaries admitting that the majority of the frogs in most areas in the United States are now gay. And it actually shows what's happening. And they don't choose females. They go over to the male, and then they go and they live together. And then you read Brave New World, written in 1933, 32, he says that's the plan. It has nothing to do whether you love gay people or hate them. They're putting chemicals in the food and water where you look at men and women, you can't tell what's what most of the time now. And then you take things like serotonin reuptake inhibitors, they increase the chance of early death 33%. And that's even mainstream news. And you know what they're doing? I asked the question, why is ABC News and NBC News and CNN and the BBC suddenly going, you know it's true, atrazine is changing your sex. And you know it's true, fluoride does lower your IQ 15 points on average. And you know it's true, it does deform your baby. And you know it's true, 33% acceleration or increase in early death with Prozac-type drugs. That's Luvox, all of them. They got to tell you, because they know it's going to get so bad now that when half your family's dying, you know. Oh, it's so liberal. And the life expectancy is plunging, and infant mortality is skyrocketing, and pediatric cancers are up 10,000%. I'm not saying all this to be negative. If I wake up and the house is on fire, I'm going to go, hey, everybody, let's get out of the house, or try to put the fire with the fire extinguisher if we can. But, you know, you kids and everybody get outside. That's not being negative. The house is on fire. We're getting out of here. And the globalists have made the decision to not try to fix civilization, to not try to make it better. They've decided to ride this collapse down using a global consolidation of control while everything collapses, extruding all that energy and everything to build their new escape civilization. That's what's happened.
Survival Shield X2 Nascent Iodine. If you're interested in healthy thyroid, if you're interested in well-being, if you're interested in having a higher IQ, which this has been linked to, get your powerful Survival Shield X2 at InfoWarsStore.com.